Hello, y'all. I know my hair is wild right now. See how it grew. I'm about to go ahead and go to my homegirl's house to get a brace before I go to work because I can't work like this at work. I don't feel like slicking down this hair and put it in a small ponytail. But something amazing has happened this past week, and I didn't even finish my schoolwork. I got to finish it tonight when I do get home and finish it. I found, I always told y'all that my dad's side of the family is African American, French Creole, and English and Native American. That's what I was told. Um, but I also, so I've been on Ancestry.com. I got 14 days to pay the $19.99 because I'm doing cheap. My income tax come, I can go ahead and pay it off because I got other bills to pay. But anyway, I found out about my mother's side of the family, and I was told that from my grandmother's side was African American, French Creole, and Native. Well, the ancestor, my great great grandfather, was my third grandfather, great grandfather on my mother's side, my grandmother's dad's paternal grandfather. Yes, he was mixed with white, and he was mixed with black as well. So I guess his father was part black. So I guess the Creole comes from his side of the family. But this is the funny part. When they say he was three quarters, I mean he has a white parent. And we always been told that, and I know there was some cases that had white women who had children with, partial black men or black men, but it was very rare. Well, in my case, it is not that rare. My my third grandfather, great grandfather, mother was white, and her last name was Bug. Because he was a Collins, so that's the dad's side. We don't know who his dad named, but my great grandfather, who's still living, Grandpa Red, we call him, was 96 years old. He does not know his family tree. So when I told my grandmother yesterday about it, my grandma didn't raise me. My mom's side, I used to get along with. Okay, yeah, I see my other videos. She was shocked to see we have folks in England. Yes, that's true. My third great grandfather's mother was a white woman, and her name was Bug. On her side of the family, that her dad and mom was from Alabama. I couldn't trace her mother's side, so if anybody know Narramores, we're related. Okay, so the Bug family, which is Bugg, actually came from Georgia, Virginia to England. Did you know that I was able to trace that family tree to the 1500s this week? Yes, yes. So my mother is also mixed with English, okay? Besides my dad's side of the family, because I'm still trying to find out about that side of the family on all the sides, the African, the French, Native, and uh, English, okay? So now I can say that I can claim my mother's mixed with English. I wouldn't be shocked because, of course, back in slavery days, because the majority of the white people who are English descent, you have other Europeans here too during a long period of time, but the majority was Anglo. But I don't know how my fourth great grandmother had a child with a partially black person. And it's a shocking part that one period of time on the census, he was classified as white. My third grandfather, who was mixed. Then when he married my grandmother, my third grandmother, my grandmother, he was classified as black. His son, which is my second great grandfather, my great grandfather's father, was in 1910 and 1920 census, he was classified as mulatto. So, and then I found out that my third grandfather, great grandfather, one who's a white mother, he died in 1954. And this is on my mom's side, right? That's the same year my dad was born. So my dad was 1 years, well, no, was a baby when my third great grandfather passed away. He died in Floyd, Georgia. And his tombstone's in Tarrant, Texas County. Okay, because I have my family from the Central Texas, So I don't know who his father was. Like I was told from other family members that their family came from Louisiana, which is partially true because his and Grandma Anna, that was her name, she was a Riles because Grandpa Sam Collins, this is my third grandfather who had a white mother, his first wife, her name was Riles, and her dad was Amistad Riles. Well, guys, found out that it was spelled Rial, Rial, and then later it was Riales. So I'm looking in his family. They say his parents were from Louisiana. So was his wife. His wife was Martha Riles, but her maiden name was Wright. And so I found I think that her family from Virginia too. And I'm finding out my mother's side of family, like on her dad's side, I found out that I think I mentioned before in my other videos that my great grandfather, who I carry his last name, um, his family was from his partial his family, his dad and mama's side was from Virginia. And it's shocking. I'm getting keep seeing Virginia popping up on the mother side of the family. That's because on not only that, Grandpa Red, who's still living, my first great grandfather, his mother, who was a steptoe. You know what I'm saying? So his mother was a steptoe, and um, supposedly they said that her mother was Native American, and from um, that side was from Virginia, right? Yeah. No. No, Devereaux. Devereaux was her dad's name, so she was Devereaux, but her mother was a steptoe. And it's a tricky question because they classify her as black, but my grandfather said he remember my great grandfather said he remember her having long silky hair, and she was mixed with Native American. And if anybody look at any videos about paper genocide, if a Native American was married to a black person or white person, sometimes they would classify them as white, mulatto, or black. They will pertain paper genocide on Native Americans. So, and then like my third grand excuse me, my first grandfather who's still living, Grandpa Red, we call him. His features is if you look at him like my grandma, my dad's house when I first time seen him when I was 13 years old, no 14 years old back in '93, and he's still living to this day. Grandma on my dad's side when he would come visit my grandparents on my dad's side on Christmas time back in '93. She said, I can see he has Indian features. And I said, yeah, but besides Indian, he also has white in him, too, you know. So, so that's possibility. I'm trying to find out that side of him, but I keep seeing Virginia on my maternal grandfather's side, and my maternal grandmother's side. It's like a lot of folks from Virginia came to Texas, and not only that, my third grandpa Sam, his mother was from Alabama, then her dad's side is from Georgia, then Virginia, and England. And yes, I did. The more I keep putting information on the Answer.com, the leaf pops up and show other records, other family members out there who has the same ancestors I do. And yeah, there's a lot of white folks they relate to me. So I hope they're not racist. I'm not dealing with no racist folks, okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I can't. Hey, I drop some racist folks who have one drop of Negro blood because we're not pure black that I don't fool with, and I will drop anybody, okay? Because I'm not dealing with that crap. You know what I'm saying? I believe in loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad that God made my heritage so mixed up. I can't hate any part of myself. So I hate anyone. Period. That's just that's a waste of time. Sometimes someone that has the similarities, you can be an enemy as well. And I know that for experience. So that's what I was going to talk about then. I was to find out that the Bug family was also related to the Bacons. If anybody knows in New Kent, Virginia, there's a Episcopal church called St. Peter's Parish. Episcopal church, not Catholic, it's Episcopal church. And Captain Edmund Bacon, Edwin Bacon, I mean Edwin Bug, and Sarah Bacon. Sarah Bacon's